Hey guys, so today I'm back for another pregnancy update. I am exactly 33 weeks today. The baby, according to my apps, is about the size of a stalk of celery, a cauliflower, or a pineapple, which when you think about a pineapple, that's pretty big. Approximately 17 to 19 inches long and a little over 4 pounds. So I have exactly 7 weeks left until her due date, which is 49 days. And when you think about it like that, it's not very long until she'll be here. My apps, a little bit about the baby from what they say. She is now keeping her eyes open when she is awake. She's developing her own immune system, and her eyebrows and hair are continuing to grow. As far as my symptoms this week, I had told you all last week that I had just felt really weak, even just standing, like to do anything. I just feel like I have to sit down. Sometimes I'll lift my arms to do something and I feel like I'm just so weak in my arms. And that has continued for this past week also. Which I mentioned it to my doctor. I wasn't able to see my doctor, but one of the other doctors at the facility I go to said that it's most likely just due to, he called it a pregnancy-induced anemia, which he said was just where I'm having the shortness of breath, where I'm feeling weak. He said it's all just attributed to growing larger during this pregnancy and just coming towards the final end of the pregnancy. He wasn't concerned about possibly me being iron deficient. So we didn't do any blood work or anything. I'm just going to continue to watch it. If it gets any worse, I may start taking an iron supplement. I'm trying to avoid that if I can. But that's all on that symptom. Other symptoms, my heart races a lot. It's just like I get out of breath and I sit down, my heart's just racing. That's continued. That's been a symptom that's been around for a little while. Heartburn, still continuing. Doesn't seem like it's been as bad lately, but it comes and goes. Very uncomfortable. Just hardly can get in any position that is comfortable. I just feel like I can't breathe. I've had difficulty sleeping. Just cannot get comfortable. And then it seems like every time that I stand up, I feel like I have to go pee. Just where baby's getting heavier and pressing down on the bladder. So those are all the symptoms I'm having this week. I had a doctor's appointment today. So we got to do a 32-week ultrasound, which I'm 33 weeks today. But the baby, before, when we first started the ultrasound, my husband asked how big the baby should be right now, and she said right around 4 pounds probably, average. So when she measured the baby, she said 4 pounds and 14 ounces. So almost 5 pounds is what her ultrasound technology was saying. So I was a little surprised by that, and so was my husband, because we've been thinking baby is probably a little bit under the average. Thinking maybe like 3 pounds 12 ounces was what I was guessing. So I was off by over a pound. And she said that that was perfectly normal, and that if baby was exactly as measured, the 4 pounds and 14 ounces, that by delivery date that she should be about 7.5 to 8 pounds. So that was the estimate on ultrasound. And that would have put her in the 50th exactly percentile, so right in the middle of an average baby. But the doctor did tell me that what the ultrasound estimates as far as weight can be off a pound either way. So it could be 3 pounds and 14 ounces all the way up to 5 pounds and 14 ounces that she's measuring. So not necessarily she's almost 5 pounds. So that made me feel a little bit better, because I feel like at 33 weeks, almost measuring 5 pounds is kind of big. So we'll just have to see what she is when she's born. They tried to get some pictures of her face, but she's in my placenta, just her face is buried down in the placenta, and we did not get very good images. We got 1 or 2 of her face, but it's still really hard to tell because the placenta is right up around her face. She is head down, which I did think. She's actually, I'm going to stand up for a second. She's actually having her feet up on my right side here, and then she goes around to the left and her head is down this way. So that's kind of what I imagine from what I've been feeling. I feel her little feet up on my right side and my ribs all the time. She's just kicking, very active all the time. They were able to see that she did have some hair. Not really able to see how much, but she does have hair. The fluid level was good. All my amniotic fluid was measuring fine, so not low on that. Last appointment, which was 2 weeks ago, I weighed 160.8, and then today I weighed 162.8. So I have gained 2 pounds in the last 2 weeks, so a pound a week, and that is what supposedly we're supposed to be gaining, is about a pound a week. So right on track there. So that puts me at 22 pounds that I have gained so far this pregnancy. Her heart rate on the ultrasound, she was reading 158, and then she came back later and looked at the heart rate, and she was in the 170s. So she was having accelerations in her heart rate, which is what they want to see. So everything was good with her heart. And then we could also see her diaphragm moving up and down. So the rhythmic breathing that she was having, practicing for when she gets outside of the womb. I think that is about all that I can think of that's new this week. If you all have any questions, leave them down in the comments below, and I will answer them. I have another appointment in 2 weeks, so I'll be 35 weeks then. But I'm going to try to show you all a picture of the ultrasound. It's not the clearest of the baby, but I'll try to get it to zoom in here on my camera. But this is the little baby. Let's see. This is the clearest image we could get. You can tell a little bit about her, but not a whole lot of detail. Let me focus myself back in. But I'll go ahead and show you all my belly, and that will be the end of the video. So here is belly, 33 weeks. And this is with the shirt up. 33-week belly. She's really growing. and I will talk to you all next week. Thank you for watching.